Okay, let's get into this.
Where is this fantasy opinion coming from where people are saying that MAGA is not happy with what Donald Trump is doing and that we regret our vote? I'm serious. You do realize that we are still the silent majority. Yes, we are louder than we were before, but we still are the silent majority. That means just because people are quiet, it does not mean they are not happy with what Donald Trump is doing. In fact, they are ecstatic and they are rooting for him behind the scenes very loudly. They are watching you closely, watching your posts, and are shaking their heads thinking, you do know that we are getting exactly what we voted for. Have a great day.
Well, we know you're getting the day you voted for. That's why I made the fucking t-shirt. Having said that, first things first, where are we getting this ridiculous notion? From people who voted from Donald Trump, who have made content across various social media platforms to openly and loudly voice their displeasure with the things that he's done. Farmers who have voted for him that are upset that his administration has canceled contracts with them that were in place, that the farmers already did the work on their end for. Now they're going to get shafted for the other end. People who voted for him in the Latino community that have had people they know and love rounded up as part of these ICE raids and deported or stopped as they're coming back into in one case, coming back into the country from a fucking vacation and nabbed in the airport. From members of the Arab community, specifically in the state of Michigan, who voted for him and are now actually clutching their pearls going, well, I didn't think he was going to try to ethnically cleanse the Gaza Strip. We're seeing it from them. That's where we're getting. We're not making it up. We're seeing it and then we're showing it to you. You just don't want to acknowledge it. Secondly, you're not a majority. You sure as fuck aren't silent. People like you never shut the fuck up about Donald Trump. And you are not a majority. MAGA is not a majority in this country. The only reason why people like Donald Trump can get elected in this country initially is because we have an antiquated system designed to protect slave states, the Electoral College. Donald Trump is not the popular pick. He won the majority vote this time. Yes, he did win the majority vote this time of people who voted. MAGA is a minority in this country. It's time you face that reality. And lastly, you're sitting there saying, just because people are silent doesn't mean they're upset. Behind the scenes, they're cheering loudly for him. Well, when did you guys shift gears? Because you guys have never been one to do anything behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, being part of MAGA, or part of being MAGA, my apologies, is showing how MAGA you are. Part of the whole lore of MAGA is, am I the most MAGA? Do I have the most MAGA clothes? Do I wear the jumpsuit? Do I wear the shirt? Do I wear the hat? Do I have the right flags? Do I have the correct number of signs? Did I wrap the correct number of my vehicles or boats in his image? How MAGA am I? Did I go get a tattoo of him? You guys do everything loudly and out in front. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's cheering behind the scenes. I mean, if that's what you need to tell yourself in order to put your head on the pillow when you go to bed at the end of the night, then you tell yourself that. But we all can see what's going on. People are sitting around going, wait a minute. Didn't he say he was going to lower my grocery prices? Why the fuck am I still paying what I'm paying for groceries? Wait a minute. Didn't he say he was going to lower my gas prices? Why the fuck has my gas price gone up? Wait a minute, didn't he say he was going to lower the cost to energy, to heat and bring electricity to my home? Why is that still where it is? Because people are starting to realize that he's a fucking con man. And they are the marks. They're the ones that got conned. We tried to warn them. Other people within their own party tried to warn them. But they couldn't see it. They wouldn't hear it. So they went ahead and they got conned, and now that they're not getting any of that shit that he promised, outside of rounding up brown people and throwing them out of the country, they're not getting anything that he promised. And they're starting to wonder, why? Gee, I wonder. Because you voted for a con man, dumbass.